Hello and a big welcome to the channel. I'm the Motorsport Madman and this is qualifying for the 2025 Monaco Grand Prix. If you are new to the channel, if you are a Formula 1 fan, do get yourself subscribed. I'm live for every single Grand Prix from the Formula 1 World Championship. This is round 8 of 24. More of a quarter, more than, probably about a third of the way through the season now. Yeah, 8, 16, 24, quick maths. Third of the way through the season after this weekend. Monaco is upon us. This is the highlight of the weekend. For the race tomorrow, after the first couple of laps, I might try and set up a quiz or something, or a Q&A, because Monaco is dead. So this is the highlight of the weekend, basically. Whatever the grid position shall be in the next hour and 10 minutes, shall probably be the finishing results at the end of 78 long laps tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, I either don't stream it or we do a quiz or something because Monaco ain't the one for me. But we'll see. I'll come up with something. I'll try and think of something to get us through the race tomorrow because there's no sign of rain. So we're just going to have a dry one. There is going to be mandatory two stop. Is it going to change the world? Probably not. But it does add a little extra strategy, note in play, but I don't think it's going to change an awful lot. Maybe we'll see some mad loopholes in that mandatory two stop where people are doing 2 pit stops at the end of the race, which will be just weird, or 2 pit stops at the beginning, get them out of the way. I don't know. But yeah, I'll come up with something because after the first 5 minutes of the race tomorrow, it's then going to be a long 2 hours. But yeah, well to the stream. Denver's in round 8 of the Viewers Championship. I've just seen your stories. Cracking open a Leo Supreme after the night you've had is brave. But yes, Ernesto, Matty P, let's go. But yeah, so I'm all in for qualifying today. Qualifying round Monaco is a spectacle and it's one of the highlights of the season. So I'm all in on this stream. Tomorrow, it's a different kettle of fish. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's dead. Whoever is the order at the end of lap 1 is likely to be the order at the end of lap 78. So what we do for the 77 laps in between, I'll get back to you. But yeah, today is what it's all about. Setting the grid for Monaco is one of the highlights. Qualifying in Monaco is one of the highlights of the season. So yeah, welcome in session. Part 2. Oi, we're doing a part 2. I'm on bank holiday weekend settings, me, bruv. I've got the 3-day weekend. Supreme. That is Leo Supreme. That Shell Garage Supreme, that 3 days off in a row. You know what I mean? That's a once a year kind of a situation, that, mate. So let's wallow in it. Let's have it. Oh, mate. The only way I get through the race tomorrow is if it was still going, Denver. That's the only way we get through the race tomorrow. We've got to still be up. We've got to still be going. You're still alive. Go on, lad. So am I, lad. All right, Denver, come on for Monaco tomorrow, please. Let's get through it together. Do you know what I mean? Let's get through it together because it's the worst race of the season. Listen, tune in. I need all the viewing hours I can get. Please come back tomorrow. But I might have to set up a quiz to get us through it. But yes, Simon, welcome in. Matty P's in. Ernesto's in. Denver's in. You want to keep you updated, Robs? You've lumped on Sheffield United, so watching that. Oh, is it like final? Is it like playoff final? Is it Sheffield United Sunderland? Am I right? Am I wrong? Sheffield. I don't know. I don't listen. I'm not. I don't claim to be any serious football fan. Yeah. Right. Enjoy that. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll keep you updated, Simon. You know the game, innit? I can waffle on, but if something important or significant happens, you will be aware of it. That's all I'm going to say. You will be aware if anything significant happens, but until then, Do you know what? I'm starting to doubt having the audio on over the top of me. I'm starting to just think, do I just raw dog mute it? But then I'm going to miss team radio and stuff. I don't know. Like, I need the information, but at the same time, it's hard to talk over commentators that are already... Do you know what I mean? I've always done it where I'm talking over the top. But then that probably means that half the time I'm like... you know what I mean? Because I can't get my words out because I'm also listening to something. So I don't know. Maybe that's been holding me back for years. But yeah, Salty Dog, how we doing, bro? OGs in the Viewers' Championship making an appearance. You know the game. Denver thinking it's rigged last night. We had a little chat, didn't we, Denver? He doesn't trust the Viewers' Championship because he didn't win. Aww. He's not leading anymore, so he thinks it's rigged. Get your violin out. Come on, Denver, get your violin out, lad. You were top 10 for the first 6 races. He's outside the top 10, he thinks it's rigged. I've seen people like Salty Dog go for a full season without getting a top 10. And he's back this year. How has he done it? I don't know. That's loyalty. You know what I mean? I think... I don't think he got a podium, lad. 50 races deep, no podium. And still, he comes back. But he's won one this season, so, you know, swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts. Yes, Lewis, how we doing, bro? Imperative headphones. They are imperative, aren't they? They are imperative, because imagine how much I'd miss. Because I need the information. This is the thing. You can't just raw dog it like football, because football, you can watch it on a visual spectrum. And everything that you can see is all the information you need. Whereas if F1, there's so much going on behind the scenes and information going from driver to car and car to garage, garage to car, and then all the tyre strategies. And then the commentators know stuff that I don't know, or I miss things and they see it. And then, you know what I mean? So it is imperative. So let's wow my mum. Right, we're getting underway. We're getting underway for Q1. Q1's all about the bottom 5. You do not want to be in the bottom 5 when that 17 minutes runs out, because your grid position will be set and you will be eliminated. Then the top 15 will go through to Q2, at the end of which 11th through 15th will get frozen, knocked out at the end of that 15 minutes. And then the top 10 go through to Q3, otherwise known as the pole position shootout, where we get the balls to the wall. Pole position shootout, and I can't wait for that round Monaco. I want to see an underdog. I want to see an underdog performance today, because if anywhere you can make a difference, Monaco's the track. If you're the driver, this is the track where you can make a difference. So I'm looking for somebody who might not have the machinery to do something a little bit magic. I'm looking for magic in Monaco on this Saturday afternoon. I'm looking for the magic in Monaco. You know, I want like an unexpected, like I want Albon top 3 or I don't know, maybe like a Bortoletto top 10, or you know what I mean, something where you go wow, something where you go wow. You know, Franco Colapinto, top 6 on the grid. Something magic. I want something magic in Monaco today. This is where they've got to leave it all on the line. And this is where, if you are, you know, one of the best drivers, this is where you can make a difference. Because pretty much on all the other circuits, they're lining up on how good the car is. But in Monaco, the driver has a bit more of a say than he would normally. So I want to see something unusual today. I want to see something unusual. Let's have Fernando Alonso in the Aston Martin outperform it, top 5. Or let's have an Antonelli pole position. That'll do me. That will do me. Antonelli pole in Monaco. Let's have a do. A long way to go yet. I haven't seen any practice, by the way, but I believe Hamilton crashed in FP3 and Leclerc hit the back of Stroll in FP1 yesterday morning. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know how big Hamilton's smash was, but he's out there now, so it wasn't an absolute devastation of a crash. It wasn't smashed into a million pieces because an hour later he's back out on track, so... I don't know. I haven't seen the Hamilton incident, however big or small it was. It's irrelevant now because they've fixed the car. So you can make all the mistakes you want in practice. You better not be making any mistakes now. This is where it really matters. I also seen Piastri in the wall as well. I think that was FP2. So there's been a couple of little knocks and bruises and scrapes. But I don't think there's been anything headline, there's not been any front page news, I don't think, because I would have heard about it. There's been little scrapes. But we'll be doing all right. Yes, Barry, welcome to the stream, dude. Round 8 of the Viewers' Championship for you, my lad. Hey, you need some luck, don't you, as well, in the Viewers' Championship. There's 2 or 3. Simon Tilbury's another one. You, Barry, Simon Tilbury. I think both of you are drastically unlucky so far, due to sometimes it being my fault as well. So, I reckon you're due for some good luck. I'll put you 100% pace each, you know what I mean? Swings and roundabouts. Right, Leclerc purple middle sector. This is going to be the first serious lap. Oh, also what I've done is I've delayed the live timings by 7 seconds. Right? Or so he says. I've delayed it by 7 seconds so that it lines up with the television broadcast, which is what I need. I've been messing about. I've been having a look in the depths of the website and having a look what kind of customization you can do. And you can delay it. So I've gone, yeah. Live timings is, if you don't know, the live timings is about 7 seconds ahead of the television broadcast. It's like a betting site when you're watching the football. They get a little bit ahead because they've got to be. So it's a massive spoiler, especially in qualifying. You just get someone pop up to the top and on the telly, they haven't even come around the final corner yet. So I sometimes like try and not look at the stream because I see a name pop up and I'm like, he's still got 2 corners to go. So I'm trying to sync it up now. So spoilerless for myself. So get in. Well, we'll see. I'll see how it lines up. Actually, I can test it out because I can see when the name pops and when it actually happens on TV. So Behrman's gone second there. Let's have a look. So Sonoda. Oh yeah, it's only about a second now. To be honest, this is about a second behind. About a second ahead. That's fine. I'll deal with that. Or do I go 8 seconds? Do I go 8 seconds on the delay? If you're doing it, do it right. Settings. 8-second delay is what we want, Brev. That'll be perfect. 8-second delay. I don't know if it'll edit that live. I don't know. Piastri goes quickest in a 1 minute 12.439. 4 tenths quicker than Norris and Stroll and the rest of them. That's quite a lot quicker than the rest of the pack then. So Piastri with the early pace in Q1. But it's just all about not being in that bottom 5. Well, that'll do him nicely. As Albon goes P2. 3.5 tenths off the pace. Try it, yeah. So this is 8 seconds behind. But it means that it's bang on TV-wise. That's how we roll. Has Piastri's lap been deleted? Why is Piastri down in 19th here now? Oh, there we go. It's sorted itself out now. Leclerc goes quickest on a 12 flat. Yes, Sean Tam, welcome to the stream, dude. You don't understand he ain't been black flagged yet? I know. I know, yeah. Hey, that's a good point, actually. There's no, actual rules. There's no penalties, is there? Shall I put penalties on? I don't know. This is it. Maybe I need to tick a box for that. Yeah, there's no penalties, is there? Because I should have been, yeah. Hey, that's a good point, that. I black flag myself. I'll have a look into that, you know. Yeah, because there's no penalty. I can cut corners, smash it to bits. Yeah, there's no penalties. Spin everyone out. I'll have a look at that. Because that might rein me in a bit as well. I think I can't hit anybody because I'll get a penalty for it. I've never thought of that. Right, I need to think of that. Right, Verstappen goes top on a 1 minute 11.9. Hadjar slots into P7. So, do you know what doesn't? That's still way ahead, though, the timer. That's still way ahead, but that doesn't matter. Because it's on 9, 28, 27, 26, 25. So this is a good 20 seconds ahead. What are you talking about? But this, the actual positions is in sync live. Ocon goes P6. But yes, Sean Tan, how we doing, bro? I've seen your man Adrian Newey making an appearance. He's in person at the Monaco Grand Prix. He's all in for 2026. I listened to the interview with Martin Brundle about half an hour ago. He's all in for 26. He's not focused on 25. Well, why would he be? Here we go for Norris. Round the final corner to the line. And goes fastest. A 1 minute 11.596 for Lando Norris. 0.3 quicker than Verstappen. Then it's Leclerc, Alonso, Hamilton, Behrman, Tsunoda, Piastri, Bortoleto. 9th at the moment. Then Ocon. We've still got 8 minutes to go yet, so we can't really be reading too much into the times, especially towards the bottom. We've got the Alpine on the medium tyre, which is against the grain. Antonelli goes P7 in the Mercedes. Come on then, Kimmy. Don't get that Q1 elimination, mate. You wonder how cheesy F1? Oh, honestly, I can't even be bothered. There won't be a watch-along on the F1 movie. No, the F1 movie is not made for me. It's made for a child or someone who doesn't know anything. No, no. Anyway, moving on. It's not going to be for me. It might be for you, but it's not going to be for me. The F1 movie, Brad Pitt. It might be for you. But it's definitely not made for me. Neither's Drive to Survive, but I respect it. You know what I mean? It's brought a lot of heads to the game, but Verstappen crosses the line. P4. So it's Norris quickest at the moment then. 1:11.596. 1/10 quicker than Leclerc. Piastri 2/10 back with Verstappen. Hamilton P5. 4/10 back. Then the two Williams boys. I rate Williams this season. They're doing really well. They're doing fantastic, actually. Albon and Sainz 6th and 7th. Then Alonso, Antonelli, Behrman top 10 at the moment. Yes, Kim, how we doing? Afternoon, Kim. How are we? What's happened with Pierre Gasly? Hydrating, getting such a hangover. Yeah. Aren't we all? Hydrating session. Hydrate session. Before part 2. Oh, look at this. Bortoleto scraping the wall on the exit of turn 1. Wow. Well, Bortoleto brushing the wall. That's as close as you want to get. Yes, Mitch, how we doing, bro? You can't get anywhere near the Imola time you set. Oh, yeah, I did. I set you a challenge, didn't I? You haven't got LMP cars. You've done a 147.7 in a McLaren 750. Oh, yeah, you have to buy the car, don't you? You have to buy a car. I'll do it in that then. McLaren 750S. Have you bought that, or has that come with the game? Because, yeah, there's no point in it. You got to buy the car for $12.99. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I don't know if I've got... Is that one of the GT3s, that? Or is it faster than a GT3? Are you doing a set of course? It's a different game, different car. Bro! I mean... I thought you were on iRacing, Mitch. That's where it's at. Well, if you want to do competitive multiplayer, which I don't, I'm probably the only person that pays for iRacing that doesn't race online. Right, Verstappen goes P5. So we've got a McLaren 1-2 now. That's 2025 for you. Oh, Hadjar with the with the Senna tribute helmet, and across the line he comes then. Isaac Hadjar, P7. You got racing, but before you challenge yourself. How much is iRacing? $12.99 a month. Subscription game. $12.99 a month plus $12.99 for any. You gotta buy a circuit. $12.99 for any car you want. How about 500 quid deep, just for a bit of a laugh with a few of you lot? But I love it. 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 And because of now I've bought loads of tracks and loads of cars, I've done 99% of the investment is already done. I've only had to buy one track for this year. I had to buy about 17 tracks last year. Only had to buy one. So I've got it all now. Pretty much all I need anyway. Colapinto across the line, needs a lap. It's going to be a difficult one for Colapinto, this. He's only driven the car once last weekend. He's at Monaco. Yeah, if he's anything else other than 20th, he's had a good day on Colapinto. It is sort of being chucked in at the deep end times a million. Yeah, moneymaker, yeah. But that's where it's at in terms of like competitive. You know, that's where the serious nerds are, Mitch. You know what I mean? But I get too stressed racing online like that. I get too stressed. It's not even relaxing for me. It's just stressful. And then you could do like an endurance race. Can you imagine doing an endurance race online? You're going around for 2 hours and then someone just whams you into the wall with 2 laps to go. Nah. Not for me. Not for me. At least in the Viewers' Championship, I sort of know, like, people give you space and you can have a bit of fun. It's more relaxed. You can have a bit of fun with it. It's not that serious. Science P5. Williams rapid in Monaco. Faster than Ferrari, faster than Mercedes, faster than Red Bull. Are Williams the second fastest team? No, Leclerc's lap's good, pretty good. Hamilton needs a lap. Are Williams faster than Mercedes, though? Is a genuine question. Are Williams faster than Red Bull? Genuine question. Today, you know what I mean? In this day, on this day in history, and not in general, but maybe this afternoon, Williams can pull a madness. Hey, you got it all now. You just need driving skills. Hey, come on. Who won the last one? I need to stop it crashing into people is what I need to stop doing. This getting out of hand. I've started becoming too lackadaisical about it. You know what I mean? I need to tighten the belts and behave myself. Because I'm going for lunges and then like punting someone round. Oops! Do you know what I mean? Well, I never did that in last year. I've got to just rein. I've got to rein in a little bit on the Viewers' Championship. I'm getting a little bit too big for my boots. You're never too big for the boot. Right, come on then, Lewis. Go on, Lewis. Let's have a do. Purple middle sector needs a lap as well, down in P15 at the moment with 5 seconds to go. I don't know why they put 24 minutes on the clock there, on here. Forget that. Oh, there we go. 0, yeah. Damn right. Right, here we go. Hamilton across the line and goes P4. Okay. So he's safe with that. We're a bit worried about Antonelli down in 11th with Hulkenberg quicker. I'm very worried about Antonelli down in 12th with Lawson and Hulkenberg quicker and Ocon. I'm extremely worried about Kimi Antonelli with Alonso, Sainz, Russell, Lawson, Ocon and Hulkenberg all quicker. I'm absolutely beside myself with fret as Tsunoda goes P10. This is Antonelli's in danger. Antonelli's in danger. Yellow flag. Is Antonelli at the wall? Is Antonelli out? Whoa, this is... Oh, no. No, Kimi. Oh, my God. End the stream, Dave. End the stream, Dave. End the stream. DNF in Imola and then bins it in the wall at Monaco a week later. End the stream, Dave. Oh, Kimi! This is not what I signed up for. I did not join this hype train last August for this. Oh, I've done that on the game. I've done that. It's the rear end. Oh, no. Oh, dude. It's just one of them. He's so tight to the barrier on the inside, and the rear tire's so wide that you turn in. He's even brushed the front. He's brushed the front left on the barrier, so you're definitely going to smack the rear left into the barrier, and wham, game over. Antonelli in the wall. Antonelli should be fine. Yeah, you typed that before he binned it in the wall then. You may have to invest. Yeah, you got it. It wasn't Hadjar. Sorry, I'm missing a few chats and stuff. You ain't got iRacing. Thought you'd challenge yourself. Wasn't it Hadjar that had the crazy fast reaction in the tunnel? Yes, it was. In F2. That was incredible. GT7 is the worst for online behaviour. Yeah, forget GT7, mate. GT7 F1 game is in the same category as like Forza, and like it's just, I've never played Gran Turismo with 7, I don't think, but I can imagine it's a nightmare. In iRacing, it's actually not that bad because it affects your iRating and stuff. Like, people aren't idiots because you'll either just get banned or your rating will be that bad that you never get off ground floor. So people do generally behave, but because there's no actual danger, people just full send it, you know what I mean? It's more adrenaline, but it's too stressful. The touring VAC bash out the road. Yeah, I know. I need to stop doing that, Barry. I'm getting into a bad habit. Stroll out. Honestly, it's going to happen. Well, it is, yeah. It is. I can't, it's not going to be a rookie season without its blemishes, is it? He's 18 years old. He's been chucked in at the deepest of deep ends. it's not going to be a blemish-free 12 months, is it, for Antonelli? There's going to be ups and downs. I mean, the first 6 races, it was ups only. I thought, hey, I tell you what, there is no downs around here, mate. This is just only good times. But no. Then I don't even know what happened to the car in Imola. I don't even know like what the problem was. I don't know, it was just gearbox, engine, overheating, brakes. I don't even know what the problem was. But DNF in Imola. 6 days later in Monaco. In the wall. So, got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? We're in it for the long haul anyway. Well, I am. I'm in it for the long haul. This is, if Antonelli's career was a book, we're still looking at the cover. You know what I mean? We're not even turned the page to open the book yet. There's still the cover, this. So don't worry. I've done that in the F1 game, mate. You can't be doing it in real life. Oh, he's just turned in too soon, really. He's just trying to nail that apex and brush the barrier. Do you know what? It's nothing to do with the rear of the car tagging it. He's actually snapped the front suspension as he's turned in. I thought it was one of them where the rear tyres is sort of like tripped over the barrier. You know what I mean? Because we see that a lot. That can happen at the final corner as well. Anthony Nogues, is it called? That can happen at the final corner. You can sort of turn in right next to the barrier, and the rear end can just go bang. You can hit the rear tyre on the arm car. I thought that's what he's done. He hasn't. He's literally snapped the front suspension. He's turned in that soon. Bit of a mad one, really. But yeah, it's a mistake meant to come, and this track has chances very high, yeah, for a rookie to make mistakes. Soon the cars are smaller, the better. Yeah, I agree, Mitch. They're making them a little bit smaller for next year, aren't they? But maybe the next regulation cycle after that be even smaller still. We'll have to wait another decade. But yeah, no, I think this is as big as it's going to get. You know what I mean? I think they're going to start. Oh yeah, he's just snapped the suspension on turning as Antonelli. But yeah, no, we need weight reductions. The cars are way too heavy and way too big. If you saw an FP3, Lewis even crashed the final few minutes. I didn't see it, Sean. Did he crash at turn 3 or something? What did he do? It can't have been that bad because he rebuilt the car and sent him out there. Then Piastri, his first crash this season. Yeah, I saw that as well. I was teasing Denver about that. I was like, yeah, have a look what happened, mate. double yikes for Flavio Briatore Association team. They're both out, aren't they? Yeah. So with the Antonelli crash, those are the 5 eliminees. Bortoletto, Behrman, Gasly, Stroll, Colapinto, all eliminated in Q1. Q2, it's probably been delayed because of the Antonelli smash. So that's the situation we're in. So there'll be basically four cars eliminated in Q2 now, because Antonelli will be start 15th with that crash. And then so it'd be about who the other 4 will be knocked out in Q2, but I guess it'll get underway in the next few minutes, but a little bit delayed. And you wish you would take the daft chicane out. As soon as you come out of the tunnel, it'd be a great overtaking spot. But that's what the chicane's there for, though, isn't it? To create, well, also so they're not going 150 mile an hour into to back as well. You know what I mean? That would be a bit criminal. So it's to slow them down. But then again, the thing is, right, you start changing the layout of Monaco. When is it not Monaco anymore? When's it just... You know what I mean? In a way, they've got to stick to the layout now. If you start messing about with it, then you can't really compare it to previous years and stuff. It's a difficult game to play, really, because it's terrible for the racing, but you can't then. The thing is, you can't go, right, the Monaco Grand Prix is crap. I tell you what we'll do. We'll make the track twice as wide. You know what I mean? Right, we're going to change the layout. We're going to make some overtaking opportunities. And we're going to make it a good race. Then what you gain in one category, you then lose in historic and all the rest of that. So it's a difficult one. But yes, Dan, welcome in, bro. Hope you're doing well. Lewis crash at the same place where Alonso crashed back in... at the top of the hill at the casino. Where you just go wide. Did you just understeer into the barrier on the right? Asking for trouble doing that. Doing what? Changing the layout in Monaco or smashing into a wall like Antonelli in qualifying, because you're asking for trouble either way. To be honest, it's a race. The race is dead. Usually a lot of a ball. This is the thing, Mitch. Whoever sticks on pole wins, which is why today's so important. But yeah, for tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do with the stream. I might try and rig a quiz up, because lap one, let's say first 3 laps, interesting. Then beyond that, it could get a little bit, should we watch grass grow? Should we watch paint dry? I don't know. It might be a bit better. So instead of watching paint dry, what I might do is I might set up a quiz or something. Because unless it's rain, which I don't think there's any rain forecast, unless it's like a wet Monaco Grand Prix, then it's like, eyes down, look in. At that point, I think we did get a sprinkling of rain a couple of years ago, and that was mayhem. But because it's going to be a dry race, first lap, we'll have a look, and then I'll get a quiz out or something. So I don't know. We'll do something because it's going to be a long 2 hours of follow the leader. And I know they've brought in this 2 mandatory pit stop situation, but I don't think it's going to change the world, is it? So yeah, it's a difficult one. Back on later. No, it's tomorrow, 2 p.m. the race, Kim. Yeah, tomorrow. It's not a sprint race weekend. What a coincidence. Both drove the car for the same team. Who's that? Oh, the Alonso crashed a Ferrari in that corner, and now Hamilton's crashed a Ferrari in that corner. Every time someone hits the wall, shot a whiskey. I can't really see that happening, though. Maybe we get a couple of shots in. Imagine absolute carnage. Me, dead. Shot 15, they're all in the fucking wall. Wait. Only 3 remain in the Monaco Grand Prix. You know what I mean, you don't really... It's not carnage these days like it used to be. There used to be carnage in the 90s, early 2000s. I don't know. They've all got sensible heads now, really. I mean, to be fair, we did see a bit of a smash at the beginning last year, didn't we, with Perez and the 2 Hasses? They smashed it to smithereens. That would have been 3 shots off the bat. Lap 1, 3 shots deep. I might not have made the end of the stream. So I'll probably say no for the whiskey for someone in the wall. It might not be it might be a terrible idea. So I'll probably skip that one. Yeah, Mitch is down for it, right? Go on then. I'll not do that. It's only 3. You know what I mean? It'll only be like 2, 3 in the afternoon. I'll be dead. I'll be dead by tea time. You still have the MotoGP Tissot sprint race at Silverstone to watch. Fill your boots, mate. Are you into the bikes as well? I've never been into the bikes, mate. Each to their own, innit? But The bikes, it just doesn't grab me for whatever reason. Anyway, Q2 underway. Leclerc goes quickest. What year? Like 98? The year Panis won it was carnage. Yeah, I think 96. Sean Tannell though. I think Panis won it in 96. You've watched MotoGP since 2011? Fair play, mate. It's not my bag of spanners, that. Norris does a 1 minute 10.9, 3/10 quicker than Leclerc. Leclerc on the mediums, a Ferrari on the medium tyres early doors Q2. Interesting strat. Yeah, I'd watched IndyCar for a time, but just watched the highlights of the course. You just watched the highlights of the course, yeah. In 96. Oh, what's happened with Russell? I think Russell's broken down here in the tunnel. Oh, it's a disaster for Mercedes, this. Antonelli's crashed here and Russell's broken down in the tunnel. They're red flagging this. Red flag. George Russell's broken down in the middle of the tunnel. That is the worst place on the F1 calendar to break down, that. What the hell? What is going on? Control Alt Delete, yeah. Control Alt Delete it, lad. Carnage. Yeah. Russell breaking down is as mad as it's gonna get, Kim. Mercedes in the mud here. They're gonna be 14th and 15th on the grid for the Monaco Grand Prix. Yeah, I might come back next week for Barcelona. It's not going to be the weekend for me and the Mercedes and Antonelli behind me and everything. It's not my weekend, this, is it? Shall see you for Spain. 14th and 15th on the grid. They're getting nil points. It'd be like the UK at the Eurovision Song Contest. Mercedes, nil points. No points. Not a single solitary point this weekend. It's over. Another year older next week. Ooh. Somebody put the sugar in your tank. Mate, my engine, I put the video in the group chat, Dan. My engine's rattling, mate. In fact, I'll play it on here. Listen, this is the engine of my car. Mate, but somebody put the sugar in my tank. Listen, this. I'm worse than George Russell. I'm on breakdown settings. This is the engine in my Lexus. Two and a half litre V6. Doesn't sound like it, does it? It's like someone's got two spoons clattering together. There's a metallic. There's something wrong, mate. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like a diesel truck for a start, but besides the fact that it sounds like a diesel truck, there's definitely like a mechanical, like ting 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 ting. There's something loose, mate. It's not looking good, bro. Bert said, break into Brits and scrap it. It wants scrapping. The top tax band is the slowest car in the highest tax band, is what it is. I reckon my car is the slowest car in the top rate of tax. Fact. There isn't a bigger rip-off going. And you're at it. Send pictures. My dad... You know, send pictures, Becky's dad, about this Lexus, I'm thinking. Mate, his Lexus is 50 million times better than what the fuck I've got. But yeah, what we're saying, This is not the track where you want to qualify this far back. Nah, GG's in it. 14th and 15th on the grid. It's over. Sell it as parts. Imagine Merc 1-2 now. Oh my God. Look at this. It's like Jamaica, we have a bobsleigh team. Check this. Push the car down the hill. Go on, I dare you jump on it. Look at Marshall's pushing it down the hill here. Go on, I dare you jump on it. Bobsleigh it. Do 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 do. Jamaica, we have a bobsleigh team. Zidane's in the stands. Go on, Zidane. Zinedine Zidane at the Monaco Grand Prix. They should have got him as United manager about 6 years ago. But they didn't, so they haven't. So they're dead. Sounds poorly. It is poorly, isn't it? It's poorly, mate. I don't know what. Engine blown. I don't know. It literally might just be something loose, like a loose screw. They just want. Do you know what I mean? Couple of turns of a spanner and all's clear, or it might be for the crusher, or probably somewhere in the middle. It might not be either of them extremes. It might be just, yeah, you want to tighten up your timing belt, mate. Your timing belt's slipping. I don't know. What the fuck. Toto Wolff right now. No, God, no. Yeah. No, Michael, no. This is so not right. That 20 seconds of Formula One there, it'll never get any better than that. That's peak Formula One. It'll never reach them heights again. Verstappen and Hamilton going side by side for the lead of the race on the final lap to win the championship, and Toto Wolff on team radio going, "No, Michael, no!" It will never get to those heights again. It will never. A one-lap shootout for the championship. You know what I mean? 99.9% of F1 fans outraged. Me in the 0.1% going, this is what I live for. Controversy and chaos is what I watch for, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Drama, controversy. And so it'll never get any better than that for me. I'll watch this for another, well, it depends how long I keep going for. Depends how long I'm kicking. Let's say I watch it for another 40, 50 years, yeah. It'll never be as good as the Hamilton Verstappen Abu Dhabi final lap shootout. Never. 269.5 points each. 1 lap to go. Winner takes all. Listen, they had to bend the rules to do it. They had to put the rule book to one side to do it. And I'm in a minority of just me in the entire world. But I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did put the rule book to one side. Let's have a 1 lap shootout every fucking week. That's why I'm sat on 600 subs 4 years in. Because I'm on a one-man team with that opinion. Anyway. Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. Yes, Kim, how are we doing? Check the Ida pull. Oh, mate, Ernesto, come on, lad. Coming in with the mechanic chat. Ernesto, what do you reckon? What's the diagnosis, Ernesto, bruv? Sounds more internal. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. MotoGP. Isn't it the Indy 500 tomorrow as well? Fancy him doing Monaco Grand Prix back-to-back with the Indy 500. I'd stream it, but I only know about 2 drivers' names in it, so it'd be a bit of At least with this. I've been watching long enough to know what it's about. I haven't missed a race since about 14. But with I will watch the Indy 500, but I won't be streaming it because I've heard of Robert Schwartzman on pole position. And I've heard of a couple of the others. Sato, Rossi. And then I'm struggling. No, so I can't give an informed. I mean, this isn't very informed, but I can't give an informed watch along on it, or else I'd do it. I love it. I'll be watching it. Looks like I'm going to piss it down. Need to get to the shop. Go on, you better get running. That's your mechanical input. You'd love to have seen your reaction to. Oh, I was lifting up the settee in the living room. I was screaming, bro. I was watching it downstairs. I had the couch. I don't know. Like, you just do what you do in the moment, don't you? I was lifting the couch. I'm, oh my God. Oh, mate. I don't think he had a voice for the next 6 months after that race. I don't even exaggerate either. It'd be the death of me, this sport, but until it does kill me, I might as well stream it. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Robert Schwartzman and Prema on pole, first ever Indy 500. So it's the first time Prema have ever been in it. And Robert Schwartzman's obviously a rookie. And they're on pole position. That's OP. That's unbelievable, isn't it, that? I think I saw that it was the first rookie on pole at Indy since like 1982 or something like that. Serious. Right, Q2. Let's have a do for Q2. This qualifying session's going on and on and on, isn't it? I'm nearly an hour deep into the stream. We're not even halfway through quali yet. Like last week was an hour and 45 minutes for quali. Eric said, oh yeah, no, to be honest, I'm exaggerating. I've probably heard of about half of them. But I don't know enough about it to, I don't know enough about it to warrant streaming it. They had an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile yesterday racing. What's a Wienermobile? Or do I even ask? Sounds like something that do a Red Bull soapbox race, that. And next up at the start line, the Wienermobile. No. Oh yeah, Sato at 48 years old, qualified P2. He's won it a few times on his Sato, at least once. I guess the Indy 500, there's not many win it multiple times, is there? So I don't know if he has, but he's definitely won it at least once. Takuma Sato. To think he was in F1 in like 2006. I don't know how long his career was, but I know he was in Super Agori in like 06, maybe like 05, 06. And he's still racing now, still at the top of his game. 20 years later. Unbelievable. Yes, Chris Allen, welcome to the stream, dude. Won the XV8 Supercars champion. Come on. I've heard of Scott McLaughlin, yeah. It's a giant vehicle, bus size, shape of a hot dog. They had 6 of them out on the track last lap, fast for the win. No way! I need to watch that. Do you see the Lego race they did at Miami for the parade? That was funny, that. I love that. I think they should do that parade every week. If it was up to me, I'd have them Lego cars out every week. Reactions for Verstappen first lap overtake. Listen, every lap one is a madness. It was, what a move that was, though. What a move. That's one of the best turn one moves I've seen. Right, here we go then. Eyes down looking. Hamilton on a lap. Leclerc goes fastest then on a 1 minute 10.581. Are the live timings still live in? I think so. Let's see where Hamilton pops up. Yeah, it's bang on. The TV broadcast is now absolutely bang on with this. Let's go. Hamilton goes second. 0.3 off the pace. 6.5 minutes to go in Q2. Let's go. He drove for Jordan, did he, as well, Sato? Oh, 2-time. Yeah. Ferrari 1-2 at the minute. Russell and Antonelli out. One's broken down, one's in the wall. So essentially, we're only going to get 3 drivers eliminated in Q2. Plus the Mercedes boys. So just don't be 11th, 12th or 13th. Sounds easy when you put it like that. Hulkenberg, Ocon and Tsunoda in danger. Norris round the hairpin into the tunnel. Has he got one of these weird gyroscopic cameras on, or is it just, why does it feel weird on board with Lando Norris? I think he's got one of them weird gyroscopic cameras on, which I think's a gimmick that they need to just put in the bin. They're trying to make it, you know what I mean? Those gyroscopic cameras, just trying to make it look more dramatic than it already is. Come on, let's stay authentic. We don't need any camera that tilts in the corners to make it look more extreme. It's already extreme. Lando Norris has a 1 minute. I tell you what, Norris has gone 11 thousandths of a second quicker than Charles Leclerc. Wow. It's close out front. I tell you, it's close. It's when you've got 11 thousandths of a second separating the top two. I'll say it's pretty close. Go on then, Liam. Let's have a do. P9. Okay. Not good enough. Let's have a Yuki Tsunoda Q3. Come on. Go on then, Yuki. It's time to start stepping up. P10. I mean, you're not setting the world alight, are you, with that? I'm putting it out here right now. I don't think Verstappen's winning this one, is he? It's a good job he won the last one, because I don't think he's going to win this one. Verstappen might end up like P6 or something. Well, I don't know. Listen, there's me writing him off again before he slaps it on pole. But I feel like this is not going to be a Verstappen weekend. So, good job he won in Imola. I don't think this is it, is it? I don't think... I mean, listen, I've been proved wrong. I've been proved wrong before by Verstappen and his inevitability. I'm ready to be proved wrong again today. It's a full weenie 500. Horrendous. Adja doing really well for a rookie. He is, yeah. This is really a driver's track. Yeah, I said that at the beginning of the stream. Like, this is the one track where the driver can make a little bit of a difference. You know? This is the one track where you can... Compared to the other circuits, you're locked into how fast the car is, but you can produce a bit of magic in Monaco, and that's what I'm looking for today. I mean, especially if it was like a damp track, a wet track, then the driver can really make a margin that you'd never see. But even when it's dry, you can, you know, I remember like Robert Kubica going around here and just lighting up the circuit and being fantastic. And so it was the driver over the car. You can get that in Monaco. The driver can just put it in a bit of extra margin. And Verstappen is on it. He is as close as you want to the barriers. Throwing it in. Round the final corner. And across the line for Max Verstappen. P3. Okay, it's not a bad damn. 0.3 off the pace. Here comes Oscar Piastri to the line then. Less than 2 minutes to go in Q2. Doesn't improve. So Piastri stays 5th. We've got Hadjar, Hulkenberg and Ocon in the danger zone of 11th, 12th and 13th, with both Mercedes already confirmed to be knocked out in Q2. It is, don't be in that bottom three. I'm looking for an outlier. I'm looking for someone to produce a bit of Monaco magic here. Where am I going to get it from? Albon, Alonso? One of the racing bulls? Well, Alonso's happy with that lap. P7 is all he's got. P7 is everything and more from Fernando Alonso. And it's not bad. 6 tenths off the pace on the wrong tyre. Well, maybe it's not the wrong tyre. Maybe the mediums is the way to go. So Hadjar down in P11 at the minute on a lap. 30 seconds to go. Let's have a racing bull in Q3. Come on. One of yous. Albon, purple sector 1. Go on, Alex. Go on, Alex. If Antonelli's not in the game, Alex is my plan B. Hadjar across the line, goes P6. He could get through with that. Albon goes third, a 10th off the pace. Fantastic, Alex Albon, P3 and safe. Sonoda's eliminated. Sainz is out. Sonoda's out. What's Hulkenberg doing? Nico Hulkenberg has probably been eliminated. Piastri on a lap. Albon P3, a 10th off, is fantastic. Piastri on a lap. He's already safe. Oh, a little bit of oversteer there for Piastri, looking to keep it out of the wall and across the line. P4 for Piastri in the end in Q2. So eliminated then at the end of Q2. P11 Carlos Sainz Jr., P12 Yuki Tsunoda, P13 Nico Hülkenberg, and the two Mercedes of George Russell, who broke down in the tunnel, and Kimi Antonelli, who put it in the wall. So that is Q2 done. Come on, Albono. Albon really making a statement. Albon doing a madness out there. What a season he's having. And what a season Williams are having. Now that Sainz... I mean, I know Sainz has just been knocked out in P11, but Sainz is starting to come to the party now in that Williams. So the pair of them are just getting the absolute maximum out of it. What a season they're having now. I'm really looking forward to what Williams can produce next season as well, because I trust in James Vowles. I like James Vowles as a team principal. What a drift from Piastri there. How dare they cut to an ad break when Piastri drifting it into the wall. That was a madness. That was the maddest cut to adverts that I've ever seen. Piastri on full Tokyo drift, slapping the barrier with the rear left, and they just cut to an ad break. Well, I'm saying Q3, you take it, where you give it everything by the sounds of it on Team Radio as well, Sean. You got to go if you're off. If you're off when you get back, catch you tomorrow. Yeah, this is only going to be on for another 15 minutes or so. So I'll see you tomorrow, Kim. 2 p.m. for the race start if you want to be here. But yeah, catch you tomorrow. Ocon and Q3. Yeah, so through to Q3 then. Both racing bulls. I asked for one, I got the pair of them. Yeah, so both racing bulls in Q3 in Monaco with Ocon, Alonso, and then it's one Williams, one Red Bull, both Ferraris, both McLarens. Wow. Mercedes in the bin this weekend. Is it Norris? Norris versus Leclerc for pole. I feel like Piastri and Hamilton. I don't know about Piastri and Hamilton. Maybe Piastri, when push comes to shove at the end, can pull a lap out of the bag. But I feel like the Hamilton pole is out of the picture today. I also feel like the Verstappen pole is out of the picture somehow. If Leclerc can do it, then hats off. That'd be fantastic as well. You'll probably be back then. Yeah, because we've got this little break now, then a 12-minute Q2. Yeah, 15 minutes. That's if everyone keeps it clean. There's no red flags. Honestly, Aston Martin upgrades bought in Imola has really helped the cornering. It's looking good, isn't it? They're starting to turn around the ship at Aston Martin. They're starting to turn it round. So there you go. Drivers eliminated. Sainz, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Russell, Antonelli. And we go for Q3. You prepared to watch MotoGP starting in a minute? Enjoy. Leclerc is going to slap it on pole by a few thousandths, calling it now. If it's Leclerc versus the two McLarens for pole, I'll have a Leclerc pole. Because like I said, McLaren are going to win it overall. So any competitive session that doesn't end up with a McLaren 1-2 this season is a win in my book. Because there's going to be a lot of McLaren 1-2s in either on the grid or race results. So when it's not that, I prefer it. So yeah, I'll take a Leclerc pole. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Leclerc pole would be nice actually. He's racing at home. He won it last year. They've not had a great start to the season, other than Hamilton's Chinese sprint. It's not been great for Ferrari, has it? So let's. I'd like to see it come good for Leclerc in Monaco. It's really nice. Hadjar's been the best rookie of the season so far, considering the car is in the beating his teammate. Yeah, I would have said Antonelli. It's between Antonelli and Hadjar, but with the Antonelli mistake today, I will probably agree with you. I will probably give it Hadjar as best rookie. But it's a moving game, that. It's a moving game. For now. Let's see where we stand at Christmas. But I think for now, yeah, I think Isaac Hadjar has been really impressive. He is a rookie of the season if we stop the clock now. But when Antonelli wins a race, when Antonelli wins one, he might go to the top of that rookie pile again. If Antonelli wins one, oh. I need confetti cannons. I've said before, I need one of them buttons like on Britain's Got Talent. Straight to the final. Boom. Confetti. Oh, if Antonelli wins one, you'll know about it. Oh, will you? He's had a pole position, so we're already ticking boxes. Or was it? Well, it wasn't a legit pole, was it? It was a sprint race pole. I'll take it. Listen. You have to take things like that. Hadjar bouncing back from his nightmare start to the season. I know. I knew that the Australia incident wouldn't represent him. I'm glad. He seems like a nice kid as well. Hadjar. So, but don't put him in that Red Bull yet. You know what I mean? Chill on that. Maybe never put him in the Red Bull. Green light, Q3 underway. Let's have it. The fight for pole in Monaco is on. This is the highlight of the weekend, this now. The next 12 minutes, call it 13 minutes by the time they've actually gone round and done the final laps. Next 12, 13 minutes is the highlight of the weekend. Tomorrow, I might try and rig a quiz up to get us through the 78 laps. Yes, Suede, welcome in, dude. Don't start slating this off. I know it's boring. I know this is the highlight of it now, Suede, so you can slate it tomorrow. I know it's the worst form of motorsport and all that. Hey, Suede, I'm saying about a quiz tomorrow to get us through the 78 laps anyway. But this is where it's at. This is at the fight for pole in Monaco. The next 10 minutes are good. The 78 laps tomorrow. We'll get through it. Please do join me, by the way. I'm very good at promoting my own streams, you know. Criminal. But I can't help but I say it how it is, you know what I mean? I could bullshit my way through for a few years, but that's not how I roll. We all know it's dead, don't we? I'm going to sit here and go, this is the greatest race of the season. Indy 500. I was saying about that, Suede. Yeah, that's a much more exciting prospect, really. But I don't know enough about it to do a stream like this on it. I couldn't do a watch-along Indy 500. I would if I could, but I don't know enough. NASCAR style, anyway. NASCAR is shy. It's not... Indy 500 is... All you need to know is someone could... What? Why would that be a comment that you would type? Piastri first on it in Q3. Launches into Tabac through the swimming pool. Into Raskas. Anthony Nogues. Purple sector 1 for Piastri. Purple sector 2 for Lando Norris. And Piastri crosses the line to set a benchmark of a 1 minute 10.531. Lando Norris, he has got one of them weird gyroscopic cameras on. He must have. It's weird. Shaking about all over the place. And Norris beats Piastri by 67 one-thousandths of a second. It's pretty close at the front. But Lewis Hamilton, half a second off. If you had a quid on Hamilton pole position, you've lost your quid. It's not happening today. Can Leclerc do it, though? 2/10 off. 2/10 off. Are we staring down the barrel of the McLaren 1-2 on the grid here at Monaco? I'd say probably at this point. Hadjar 1.6 off the pace. Was he even trying? Alonso into the chicane. A Gizmo, bro. What? Someone... Well, yeah. Yeah, a bit heavy, this chat, isn't it? The higher the chance of a tragic accident, the more you're into it. Is that how you roll, Suede? It's a bit of a It's a bit like watching a football match wanting someone to crunch tackle someone and break the leg in it. But not really for me, that game. I want close racing. Exciting racing. I bet you love the Isle of Man TT, don't you? Bloody hell, one mistake on that one. Curtains, mate. Here we go, Verstappen then. What can he do? Can he get near him? Splits the Ferraris 2/10 off. 2/10 off. It's a three-way fight for pole. Well, Verstappen's on the coattails. Maybe. Martin Brundle giving it the five-way shootout. Lewis is not in the fight here. I mean, if Lewis pulls out a pole position on the back of crashing in FP3 and not having the pace of his teammate throughout qualifying, it will be unbelievable. I don't see Hamilton in this fight for pole. It's a three-way fight with Verstappen having a look, is what this is. It's a three-way fight with Verstappen going, never count me out. Snap those legs. Oh, Isle of Man's nuts. That's one of your bucket list. Yeah, I can imagine it is. Last year was the first time no one died. Oh, boring then, isn't it, Sway? Boring. What a bore fest. My God, you get me cancelled. Yeah, if it's fair racing incidents happen, yeah, but I'm not watching it for like... I will watch the Indy 500, by the way, but it won't be on air. Replay of Hamilton brushing the wall. Is that into the swimming pool? We see that a lot. The barrier's almost flexible there. You know, we see him run the limit there. The tease with snapping the front suspension there, or front wishbones there. And Hamilton's got away with it on that occasion, but he could have easily just snapped a steering arm and gone into the wall with one wheel. I'll see you later. Game over. Soft. So after the first runs in Q3 then, Norris, Piastri, Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton. Then it's Albon, Ocon, Lawson, and the two Racing Bulls 9th and 10th on the grid at the moment. Which they would have taken at the beginning of the day, so... it's still a good result for Racing Bulls, even if they do end up 9th and 10th in this session. Ocon up in P7 is a bit of a standout. Albon 3/10 off Hamilton's Ferrari, so Albon is looking at a P6 at best. If Albon's anything better than P6, it's been unbelievable. Here comes Piastri, purple sector 1, and Norris beats that. Wow. This is the McLaren boys dueling for pole position in Monaco. Let's have Leclerc in the mix. Let's have a cheeky Max Verstappen in the mix. And Piastri 4/10 up. This is unbelievable. The two McLarens going absolutely tooth and nail here. And across the line comes Piastri. And it's pole for now. 1 minute 10.140 for Norris to beat. And across the line comes Norris. Does he beat him? He does! By a slim margin. I think it's about 15 one-thousandths of a second. Norris is on provisional pole. Yeah, why is David Croft drawing a line under it? We've still got 2 minutes to go. What the Ferrari's doing and Verstappen. David Croft's just declared pole position for Lando Norris. With 2 minutes to go. What's he drawing a line under it for? Talking about, man. Hey, don't give him a round of applause yet, Barry. There's still 2 minutes to go. And listen, David Croft might have done his little roundup speech. But he's gone too soon. He's definitely gone too soon with that little roundup speech about Norris getting pole position. Listen, he probably still will, but not without a couple of the others having a shout, surely. Hamilton now on his lap, round Casino Square, down the hill. 10th and a half off in sector 1 for Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari. Into the tunnel he goes. Leclerc. It's not that bad. He's got a chance, Leclerc, at pole. I think it's drifting for Lewis Hamilton. And Verstappen's not that far behind in sector 1 either. You see, you've still got these 3 big dogs to have a go at the McLarens, giving it Norris on pole. He might not be. Verstappen, Hamilton's within range here. Hamilton is within range. He's not a million miles away. He's only a 10th off the pace. If Hamilton gets this, Leclerc's purple middle sector, where can Hamilton slot in? Third for now for Lewis Hamilton, 2.5 tenths off. Go on, Charles. Go on, Charles. We don't want McLaren 1-2s all season. Go on, Leclerc. At home. Go on, I dare you. Go on, please. Yes! Go on! Piastri's still on a lap. But Leclerc on pole position. For now, here comes Verstappen across the line. What can he do? Only P5 at best for Verstappen. I said this is not a Verstappen weekend. This is not a Max Verstappen weekend. What can Piastri do against Leclerc and Norris? Doesn't improve. Leclerc's on pole surely. Where's Lando Norris? Round the final corner, across the line. Oh, and beats him by a 10th. It is Lando Norris on pole in Monaco. It is Lando Norris when all's said and done at 1:09.949. Lando Norris on pole. It was extremely close. A new track record. Lando Norris takes pole position in Monaco from Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Lewis Hamilton P4, Max Verstappen P5, Isaac Hadjar P6 in the end in the Racing Bull. Fantastic. Alonso P7, Ocon P8, Lawson P9, Albon in the end a little bit disappointed to be lining up P10 on the grid. So Williams will be P10 and 11 on the grid for Monaco. It's McLaren 1-3, Ferrari 2-4, Max Verstappen 5. Ooh. And that is that for Monaco Grand Prix qualifying. And that is as exciting as it's going to get. Max isn't designed for outdated track when the cars are less than half the size. Max hasn't got the equipment to get pole position in Monaco here today. Alonso P7, absolutely take that without a doubt. Good quality. Get this track off the schedule. They can't, they won't, they never will, but yeah. Lando had to set a new record. Swede, why so negative? Like, they've just set a lap record, going all guns blazing for pole position, and your comment is, get this track off the schedule. Like, put a negative comment in like that when we have 78 dead laps tomorrow, not when it's at its absolute peak. The timing of that, Swede, is awful. I've just given it full bollocks for pole position. I read the chat and it's get this track off the calendar. No, bro, you kill me out here. What do you want me to do? Lando had to set a record, beat my prediction. You're back. And you've missed it. You're back and you've missed it, Kim. But anyway, Lando Norris on pole position. You can see the result. Lando Norris pole. Leclerc P2. He was close. A tenth of a second separated the top two. Then Piastri, Hamilton, Verstappen, Hadjar, Alonso, Ocon, Lawson and Albon is the top 10 for the Monaco Grand Prix. Wasn't Mercedes' day. Out-qualified by Hülkenberg. Yeah, Mercedes got a long afternoon. You take Brazil over this. Brazil's the best track. Of course you'll take Brazil over this. I'll take any. For me, this is the low of the season as well. You know what I mean? I'm not big up this. I mean, the qualifying's good, but as a race, it is the worst one. Join me tomorrow. I fully understand this is the worst one. I'm not under any illusion, Suede. I know that Monaco, and that's why I'm going to try and line up a quiz or something tomorrow to get us through it. But at least qualifying was close. But that's about it. The race is at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be live at about 10 to, something like that. What else? I'll try and rig up a quiz or something. Because it's going to be a long afternoon, but please do join me then. Obviously, everybody that's typed in live chat today will be entered into round 8 of the Viewers' Championship, which will be a little bit earlier because it's a bank holiday Monday and I'm not at work. I can do it at 8 o'clock rather than at 10:30, 11. So, yeah, do join me Monday night. I'll be going around Le Mans as well because they haven't got Monaco in the sim, and even if I did, I wouldn't do it. So, where's the nearest place? France? Le Mans. 40 minutes of Le Mans. It'll be about 6 laps or something. It'd be like a 10-lap race around Le Mans, but why not? So yeah, do join me for that. And obviously the Monaco Grand Prix tomorrow. So I'll try and rig up some sort of form of entertainment to get us through. But yeah, thanks all for joining. Thanks for being part of the... Le Mans, innit? We'll do it Monday night. But yeah, cheers guys. Lando Norris on pole. Join me 10 to 2 for the Monaco Grand Prix. See you then. Bye for now.